gang. Supreme Rising. It is 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. We are up. We are ready to rock and roll. Up and ready to rock and roll, baby. Up and ready to rock and roll. What's poppin', fam? This light is like glaring off my glasses. The light is glaring from my glasses. What's happening? We're gonna let this room fill up. We're gonna let this room fill up. I don't know if I'm liking this LED light right now, to be honest with y'all. I'm not liking this LED light. Happy Wednesday, hump day, hump day, hump day. What's up, beautiful? How you doing this morning? I'm absolutely amazing. I was just doing my push-ups and every bone in my body was popping. I was like, damn. I did like 75 push-ups and then just brushed my teeth and just jumped on here. So I'm like, oh, I'm literally just waking up. Ooh, I'm just waking up. We got beams today for some odd reason. We got beams, so I'm trying to, it's like God like giving me energy, you know. You gotta learn how to take energy from light, and once you get that energy from light, you can beam it. But man, let me tell you, man, this I've been outside since the 30th. Drove 15 hours on the 29th and been standing outside since the 30th. It's amazing. It's amazing. What's happening, fam? How y'all doing? Who made money yesterday? Everybody made money? Put some 8s in the chat if you made money yesterday. You scalped those zones I was telling you to scalp. You tried to hold them, got clipped out. Who made some money? Let's go. Let's go. What up, Kelly Kale? Always great to see you. What up, Kathy? My voice gonna be going in and out, y'all, because I'm like, listen. I'm like, I need like 2 scoops of honey right now. I'm feeling like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I had a lot of my trades get clipped out at break even yesterday, and plus because I wasn't able to watch it or manage it, I was like not able to mentally in game the drawdown. I was just like, I'm not willing to take a drawdown when I'm over here doing something different. So I was like, you know what? If I get clipped, my US 30, I scalped the hell out of that. I took max from US 30 yesterday. I liked how it was pulling up. I like how it pulling up. And for the first time in a long time, I was excited that liquid brokers gave me like 3 entries. Because my signal's so bad out here. What up, G4 gang, gang? Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. G4 on my mama, gang. On my mama, gang. The market ain't real. The market ain't real. The market ain't got shit on us, gang. So let's do the basic recap. So what I'm going to do today is give you guys basic recaps from yesterday to today to understand exactly what gold did, what NASDAQ has done. Imagine, just to give you like market sentiment from yesterday, from Monday to like right now. Imagine the Dow down 0.7%. Actually, US 30 dipped almost 0.14%. NASDAQ 0.7%. I think, what was it? Gold and silver kind of like stayed a little flat because yesterday that thing, because I remember I told you I was in a buy from I think the 33.39, and I thought it was going to come clip me out, and that thing just took off. She just took off, and so she set from I think she was at 33.50 something. when we was in class, and she jumped up to 3370 something, and she kind of like just stayed there all day. She kind of like just stayed there all day. So we're gonna look at the market. I'm gonna give you guys setups on gold, where gold is at right now. I think gold is in a position where if she drops down into the 50 marks, to 33.50, 33.52, because 53, because we used to buy from that area. We used to buy from that area. So I haven't even like analyzed it, but I'm just kind of like looking at it when I just kind of like woke up, and I was like brushing my teeth, like scanning and stuff. So that's what I want to see today. I want to probably see gold drop down maybe like 100 pips from where it's at, because I think she's sitting at 3360 or something like that, or something. 3363. What's she at? 3361. So she at 3361 right now. Let me turn my camera around. She at 3361 right now. Let's get all of that out. Bye, booyah. Yeah, right here. Right there. I don't even have to do anything. I'm just looking dead at what I see on the 4 hour. And here's your two areas right here. 3348, right there. That's where she's going. You can see it right there. And if she comes here, there's a good chance she can come here. You see? There's a good chance she can fly from the 50. Like I just told you. Look at that. 50, 53. This is the area right here. Look. This is the area. So I don't even have to mark up the day. I'm just going to put a line right here. Watch this. I'm going to make that line green. I'm going to go to the day, but watch this area right here. Watch how you get it. Watch how you get it from the day. Look. I would take that wick anyway. You understand that? And just to be safe, look at this. Boom. So because it's a 50 pip zone, I would literally just do like this. Just move it up to 47. Come on. Because you don't want to give me coordinates, we'll type them bitches in. We'll type those bitches in on you. Bang. There you go right there. 3350 to 3347. I can easily see gold come down like that. I don't even have to do an analysis. This is just what she's doing. Look, she playing right here, drops down, and I would swing this, me personally. I would swing this all the way back up to like 3420, like right here. So I'm giving you guys a gold buy swing, a swing trade buy. $33.50, 33.47. Swing by to 33.420. Yeah, I got that. That's a daily chart. That's a day. Those are daily wicks right there. So if that thing drops down into here, man, you can get a major pullback. Major pullback. Major pullbacks. I see y'all ain't tapping that screen today. Y'all ain't hitting that thumbs up today. I see y'all. I see you beautiful people. What's happening? What's happening? Y'all see that? And that's, imagine, that is like a fast-ass analysis. That's a fast-ass analysis. Understand that. Because when you start understanding what you see, you start understanding like the market sentiment, you start understanding like the whole little complete analysis, like what are you seeing? What's the sentiment? What's happening? What's news that is out? So you had PMI yesterday. So PMI moved the market down like how I thought it would, but the market moved just a little bit. Because imagine that US 30 trade. Y'all see that fucking US 30 trade yesterday? That bastard. You see that US 30 trade yesterday? Look at US 30. I hope y'all even held it with smaller lot size. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go to the 4 hour, because the 4 hour, you can see it better. Remember that little scalp buy I gave y'all? I said she's going to come like this and ricochet up there. So imagine now, I don't need to even look down here now. So to give you guys a little analysis from yesterday, if she drops from where she's at, because remember I told you that's the daily roof. If she breaks through the daily roof, see how she tried to break through the daily roof right here? Let me get my little pen so I can give you guys some direction. You see how she tried to break through the daily roof, came back, produced a hammer, then she's here, bounced from the EMA 9, and now she's finna attack that daily roof. Yesterday, I told you guys about price action. I said, listen, understand price action. 44,310 has been an area where the market has not broken. And these are 4-hour candles. Not broke, not broke, not broke, not broke, not broke. Tried to, but closed back up under here. So as of right now, when she breaks through here, closes over here, retests over here, everybody that got clipped out here, your next entry for a buy is right there. Like the market is moving up, you see? She's moving up like the Jeffersons right now. She's moving up like the Jeffersons right here. And then if she gets right here, right up in there, that's where she can easily shoot off to get the power to break through. But until then, either you're scalping sales right here because it's proven to keep dropping down for like maybe 150, 200 pips, like right here. It's proven to do that. If it gets past 44,200, like the EMA 9 right here, then she's going to come back and retest these areas again and then fly back up to try to get more buyers to go through the roof, because that's price action. That's price action. So I would watch this candle, and if she closes up under here, I would just sell from under here and let her go back down to find more buyers. And then when she pops through there, buy her from up under here. Put some fire in the chat if y'all understand that. Put some fire in the chat if y'all understand that, because that is like real deal analysis. NASDAQ yesterday, I was not able to coach you guys, but I put stop loss hit into the chat. I actually flipped the zone, and I remember telling you guys, yo, if a big old candle come in there, just flip the zone. NASDAQ was active, pulled just a little bit. When I saw that she was just going to flush through it, I said, yo, she pulled back up in this bitch, I'm just going to press the sell button. I'm just going to press the sell button. So I pressed the sell button on NASDAQ yesterday. I went in open bell, and I realized Alex gave everybody a sell. So I was just like, you know what? I love in-game adjusting and just literally flipping a zone that was once a buy and now a sell. And that goes to show why you should not marry zones. I also put in the chat yesterday, I wasn't going to be able to update you guys because like I said, once I leave this house and I get off the Wi-Fi, I got like 2 bars. So it's like when I post something or update on something, it's taking literally 10, 15 minutes sometimes for it to load. What up, Steph? What up, Steph? What's happening, fam? I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the love. We got 114 beautiful people in here right now, and only, 75, 74 individuals hitting the thumbs up. It's all gravy. But that was yesterday, so that's what I'll kind of look at. So I'll remark it up. I'll remark it up for US 30, but I think you guys can see a real good push on indices today. What type of news we got today? What kind of news we got today? What kind of news do we have today? What I will give you guys some advice. Put some fire in the chat if you would like some trading advice. Put some fire in the chat if you would like some trading advice. Because me personally, when you have movements like we have right now, where the market is like consolidating on old support zones that we were buying on, or approaching old zones that we were really buying on, I like to have in my mind, leave what I was about to say, watch this. No, I'll finish it. I like to always have in my mind, like, last time the market was here, imagine this, the last time I was buying at 33.50, that bitch flew all the way to 3,400 and some change. So I'm going, I'm in the buy already, still in the buy. Yo, this would be a really, really good entry if she comes back down to 33.50 because she's sitting at 33.60 something right now. If she give me a 52 or a 50 or a 49 or a 48, I'm going to hit that joint again, and now I'm going to have two entries 100 pips apart because I got a 39. You see, so I got a 33.39 open, swinging. So now I'll take a 33.50 and I'll just swing her all the way to 3400. You understand that? Like, when you have weeks like we have and you have news like we have, and price is giving you Black Friday deals, NASDAQ giving you Black Friday deals, US 30 giving you Black Friday deals, oil giving you Black Friday deals, silver giving you Black Friday deals. Like, when you getting discounts on the market, yo, position yourself, small lot size, ride them hoes out. Because you know gold is proven to go to 3,400. You know gold is for sure choosing to go to 420. I almost smoked that price. I almost smoked that price. How the crackhead said, man, I smoked those. Gold is proven to bounce from this 33.50 area and shoot up at least 500 pips. For an example, Nadia, don't mind me. How many people remember when gold shot to 33.09? How many people remember that? When she went to 32.85. She went to 32.85. Put some fire in the chat if you remember. I think it was like a week and a half ago. She went to 32.85. In fact, I'll show you. Let me show you versus talk to you. Let me show you versus talk to you. Come and talk to me. I really want to be you, girl. I really want to know your name. Where's she at? What is that? Poop, 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 poop. What is this down here? Hell, July the 30th. Shit, right when I got here. Right when I got here. Look, right when I got here. That's an ugly W. That's an ugly W. I started buying right up in here. My buy position is literally like right up in here, to be honest with y'all. Like right here. So she like this, boom. Like that. So if my buy position there, and she come right here, I'm gonna hop back in that hole right here. So look at here. What I was gonna tell you guys. Look at the discount. Look at the discount right here. Look at the discount. Look at where gold was coming from. I just want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see it live. Look. Gold went from 3,435. She went to 3,435. Died all the way to here. Look, from here to here. If that's not a discount, and this is the 4 hour. So when you start looking at the 4 hour chart, guess what? All you have to do is realize, like, yo, gold is proven to try to go to 3,500. She wants to go to 3,500. But the market is dropping her down due to news, due to the economic news, tariffs, whatever it may be. So the minute I go, yo, I can't be purchasing gold at 33.45. I can't be purchasing at that price. But if I get the iPhone 17 for $300 when it's costing $2,000, I will literally buy it here. And when I get that, I want to start selling her off in a common area right over in here, or at least pulling stop loss at a high position. So if you're just swing her from 33.50, 33.47, and swing her up literally 500 pips to 3,400. Like, I ain't even bullshitting you. It can easily happen. It can easily happen, just like this. And if she breaks this level, guess what she gonna do? If she breaks this 33.50 to 33.47, she going all the way down to 41.38. Back to where my entry is. She gonna come clip me from the 33.39. because so many people are bought here because a lot of people don't trade those big moves. A lot of people wait for it to happen, break this area here. Let me show you. A lot of people don't trade this. What they do is they watch this. They wait for the breakout candle, kind of like how Easy Money does it. Wait for the next candle, the session, you see right here. And then they buy up. So that's what I did. I didn't get none of this. I caught it when it passed through the EMA 200, retest, and I started buying in right up in here. Give y'all a better view right there. I started buying in right there. That's like 33, 39 right there on the dot. Right here. That candle, I pressed the buy button and caught that whole shit. And now she just retracing back in. She come back in here. That right there is going to give me my new re-entry. Boom, and shoots off to the 34.20. Like, this is the mindset the whole time. This is the whole time. So even when I get on NASDAQ, and I start realizing where NASDAQ is at, NASDAQ is in that same little ugly ass space. Like, she's trying to form a W, you see? So we were trying to buy her up here yesterday, you see? Look, we were trying to buy her up from that little scalp zone right there yesterday. She went through it. The minute she literally retest back into it, you see? There it is right there. What did I tell you yesterday? If you get a big red candle that dumps into it, the retest candle is where it's at. So we sold from here. I flipped the zone like that. Boom, scalped that hell. I just scalped that heifer. Y'all understand that? When you put zones up just like this, because I had a zone literally right here for y'all yesterday, a little scalp buy. Boom, like this. That happened. Then that happened. Confirmation, break, close, retest, break, close, retest, sell. Boom. Take max. Why? Because that was the price action floor from yesterday. You see? I told y'all yesterday you got to start understanding price action. And in order to be a consistent trader, you need to start understanding where action is at, where action has been, and where action is going. Where the price is going. You know the price of, for an example, it's funny how you know where the cheapest gas at. It's funny how you know where the cheapest gas at in your city. Put some 8s in the chat if you know where to go get the cheap gas. Because you got some gas stations, they like $5, $4.89, $4.39. Then you go straight to the hood, gas hitting at $3.14. You go to Walmart, Costco, Sam's, they got cheap ass gas. You know exactly where to go get that gas. So let's not act like you don't understand price action. You understand price action on some shit that you got going on a daily basis. That's why I told you it's not becoming a profitable trader. You're rewiring your money habits. You're rewiring your mindset for money, because a lot of us have just worked for money for so long. And now you're trying to position yourself for your money to make you money. So in order to position yourself for your money to make you money in the financial market, you need to understand price action. Like, that's like the golden ratio 101. You need to understand it. So when I look at NASDAQ right now, I'm like, yo, let me just clear her out. Let me just clear her out. Bink. Let me move my alarm. Move the alarm. Let me go to the day. As usual, go to the day. Look at the daily candle. Let me make it real big for you. You got rejection at the top, rejection at the bottom. So very easy to trap. Very easy to trap by y'all. Very easy to trap. You see that? 23,132 is your roof. 22,952 is your floor. She has bounced from both. So all you do is literally go to the 4 hour and you will find your gaps. Gap and gap. Just that simple. Just that simple. So you can buy from, and this is for news too. I can write in there? Oh, snap. Y'all done fucked up now. I can write in there. 22,000. Oh no, it ain't gonna act right. Let me try it again. No, let me try it again. $22,952. Oh, no, I like the other one. I like to type it in there. It ain't giving me the option to put my little thing in there how I normally do it. So let's use the keypad. 22,952. Bang. 22,009. Let's go. 962.5. No. Stop playing with me, gang. Show keyboard. Why they bullshitting me? Why you bullshitting me, gang? Caps by Binance. Right there. Y'all got that? Let's show y'all. Let me give y'all the gap. 33,952. Buyout. Bang, there it is right there. 62.5. Buyout. There's your signal. There's your signal. There's your buying signal. Let me give you a nice little sell signal from the top. Give you a nice sell signal from the top. So we're going to go, come on. Bang, bang. 23, 1, 8, 2, bang, 23. Come on, this shit got so small all of a sudden. See, when I'm trying to do something different, is that 132? Yeah, that's 132. 23,142.5. Sell. Nice. Bang. Right there. Actually, I'll give you guys a bigger zone. We're going to go, I'm going to give you guys a 200 pip zone. There it is. Bye, y'all. Come on, I just changed you. There it is. So your sale on NAS, 23,132 to 23,142.5. If this guy continues to pull up, this is the hooking concept that I always give you guys. If she continues to hook up like this, down here, boom, up here, this is where she came from. She dropped. She came right here. She's pulling back up again. If she comes right into this area again, guess what she's going to do? She's going to drop back down, hit this EMA 9. So this would be a scalp sale. Hit this EMA 9 area right up in here. And then she would bounce back up into this zone. She could drop from this zone several times. Why? Because this is an area where she needs to literally break through. And if she breaks through, guess what happens? She breaks through up here. She's going to retest into this zone. When she retests into this zone, guess what this zone becomes? I don't want to see motherfuckers telling me when you know I don't have signal. Mr. H, is it valid? Mr. H, is it valid? Mr. H, is it valid? If it blow through, flip it. Boom. Just flip it. If it breaks through, flip it. You start off selling. Start off selling. Boom. Scalp it. Scalp it. Scalp it. If she drops back down to your buy, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. If she just stays right here in that EMA 9 and then bounce back through it, flip the zone. Or keep scalping, 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 scalping until you lose the scalp and then flip the zone. Like, let me turn the camera around. Because a lot of y'all understand better when y'all see the words coming out of my mouth. Some of y'all don't understand unless you see the words coming out of my mouth. You guys got to start understanding, like, the plays we giving y'all. Some of these plays are not worthy of jumping in and out, jumping in and out. We are giving you guys grade A position analysis, market sentiments, market structure, market fundamental, like all of this shit for you guys to truly understand. And imagine, y'all ain't even got to do none of that. Y'all getting the direct signals. You're too funny. Imagine, I put in the signal yesterday, like, listen, guys, I got like 2 bars. Trade responsibly. You guys understand exactly what I told you guys. And then next you know, when I get back to my phone, I got like 100 ads. 100 of them at me. Mr. H, can I retake gold? Mr. H, can I retake NASDAQ? Mr. H. I got my guy from TikTok sending me. He's like, bro, I know you busy. But silver is consolidating. I just read this message. Silver is consolidating. It's right on top of your zone. Would you just jump in? No. Let me answer that question on the live stream. The only reason why I do not jump in before my zones, because my zones are my zones. And if it clips me or not reaches my zone or takes off before my zone, it takes off before my zone. Just that simple. I never jump into consolidated areas assuming it's going to just take off. I wait for breakouts and then I go with the direction of the breakout. Y'all understand that? Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. Because this is how you trade. That's like trading 101. If you understand like breakouts, support, resistant areas, prices. And let me give you another example of this. Black Friday, guess what happened to all of the TVs and electronics? Guess what happened to all of your electronics on Black Friday? Somebody type it in the chat. I got time today. I got joints rolled. I'm telling you, I got time today. What happened to electronics on Black Friday? Please tell me. Please tell me. I'm waiting. They sold out. Why do electronics sell out? Kareem, why do you think electronics sell out on Black Friday? I'll give you guys an example. I'll tell you why. Because you can get an 85-inch TV for maybe like $700, when on a regular basis, that bitch is probably $1,500, $1,600. So guess what happens? Them rebate discounts. So people start buying them TVs, especially them little 35-inch, them little 40 inches, those little 55 inches, because those bitches be like $150, $200. And they regular $650, $700. So you think the people in the hood ain't grabbing them for $150, $200 and then flipping them for $600, $700? What you think your renter center and what you think all your other side hustle electronic stores? This is what they doing. So I'm telling you, if you see this happening 24/7 around you all the time, 365, retailers giving discounts for customers, consumers to come in and purchase more than what they would willing to do. Yesterday, stopped the lady. Lady said, how much is it before we even get started? I said, ma'am, we ain't even talking about price. I just want to show you something. She said, well, before you show me something, tell me how much it is. I said, well, it's starting from $100 all the way up to like $500. She said, oh, I can't afford that. I said, well, you got better deals if you take two. She was like, well, what's the deal for two? I said, well, if you're going to take this level here, I'll give you that level price. I'll give you second level price for third level product. So she went from telling me she couldn't even afford $100. Cause when I said $100, she said like that. She went from saying, I can't spend $100. I can't afford none of that to spending $375 because I gave her a deal for two. That's the mindset of the consumer. Imagine the consumer in the retail trading business. You got to start understanding price. So a price right now of NASDAQ is sitting 23,086 and it drops down to 22,952. If I give you political advice, when Donald Trump got into office and started talking tariffs, NASDAQ, he gave you the biggest discount on NASDAQ. It dropped all the way down to what? I think it dropped to like 16,000. NASDAQ dropped to like 16,000. Jen, are my calculations correct? Did NASDAQ drop all the way like 16,000 in January? You know what? We can go back and see. We can just go back and see. Let's go to the weekly. Let's go to the weekly. Let's go all the way down. Oh, there she goes. Look at that candle. Look at that candle. Y'all be thinking I be playing. Y'all be thinking I be playing. Y'all be all in y'all emotions on politics. Y'all be in y'all emotions on politics. I hate I closed this. I hate I closed this shit. I hate I even closed that shit right here. Look at that. It gave you 16,314. Look. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. What day is that? Come on. Come on. Let's go all the way to January. Let's go all the way to January. This is December. Look. This is December 2024. Let's get to, there it is. Boom. This is January right here. This is January the 6th. January the 13th. Watch this. January the 20th. January 27th. And right here. Right here. There it is. February she dropped from 22,043 to 16,000. You mean to tell me you didn't see that? You didn't want to buy 16,000? You know what y'all start talking about? Oh, this motherfucker about to put us in a recession. This motherfucker so racist. This motherfucker, I can't believe this motherfucker back. Oh my God, I'm about to leave that country. Oh my God. You ain't about to do shit. You about to take your ass back to your 9-to-5 slave ship and work your ass off and keep bitching and complaining the whole damn time. This is exactly what you about to do. April was the lowest. Imagine. You had January, February, March, April, 4 months in. We in August. 4 months ago, you got a $16,000 discount. Oh, actually a $4,000, $5,000 discount on NASDAQ. And people start talking crazy. Yeah. So for me, I don't care about the political side of it. I'm a conservative no matter what. I know the money. And I go, yo, I can give two shits whether we Republican administration, Democratic administration. I just know how the money moves when either or in the office. And when I saw that happening, I said, yo, he's going to drop those indices, and then those indices are going to fly back up because he wants to boost the economy. However he's going to do it, but that's the move. And there you go. I'm telling y'all straight up. Say what you want, but the money shows everything. The money shows everything. And this is a weekly chart. These are weekly candles. That's a weekly candle. Boom, boom, boom. These are swing trades. That's a whole trend. Look. That's a whole trend. Bang. So I say that to say this, beautiful people. I say that to say this. Start understanding once again price action. Start understanding the basic support areas that the markets is sitting on, which I call the floor. Understanding the roof areas, which is your resistance areas, which I call the roof. But these are max high buys of the day, max low price of the day. So when you have your highest high price and your lowest low price, and you see that the market is sitting in the middle and she might retrace down a little bit, buy it up, sell it off. It's just that simple. If I buy these little sprays from Bath and Body Works, I think they're absolutely amazing. These little, they have great effects. But sometimes they're 3 for $15. Sometimes they 5 for $25. Sometimes they 2 for $10. So when they 2 for $10, guess what you're doing? Guess what you're doing when they 2 for $10? You don't need one skirt just like that. It'll fire up your whole area. Somebody said, wait for price spike into red zones, look for rejection candles, enter short on the next candle break. There you go. Larry, let me say this, and let me say this loud. The way we trade with you guys, we give you guys like live action. We give you guys like live analysis, like in real time, where you're learning and earning in real time. So it's hard to kind of like teach when you're trading live. So we give you a zone, and then we kind of like waiting for those zones. And then what we do here live is give you trade management. Like we teach you how to manage the trade live. So that's why people are getting max results from the entries. That's why it's highly important that 135 individuals join the community. Why? I don't care if you don't like being in a monthly program. I don't care if you don't like, you got a monthly membership of Amazon. You got a monthly membership of Netflix. You got so many subscriptions tied to your bank account, but ain't none of them tied to the financial industry. Have you not realized that? The subscription industry tells any and everybody exactly what your relationship with money is. Because you got a subscription to distract your ass to sit on the couch and watch TV, that'll keep you from going to the movies and making a date. You got subscriptions that'll keep you literally locked into your damn phone. Imagine, I told y'all about the artist who took photos, family photos, just random family photos. And then he CGI'd the cell phones out of those photos. And literally looked like the people on drugs. It looked like the family was on drugs from their facial reaction, from them just looking into their phones. And just a raw photo, take the phones out and just look at the people's facial expression. It looks like they on that Fetty Wap. It looks like they on that Fetty. Oh, he just took it with a camera, just a regular camera. Buy out regular camera, and then CGI'd the cell phones out. You guys go look this shit up. Go look this up. The artist who CGI'd the cell phones out of the photos, and then he put the caption in the photos. If the government offered you a drug that made you look at something for 6 hours, would you take it? And everybody's like, no, fuck the government, fuck gang. Everybody's doing that shit. And then the cell phone was the drug. People didn't get it. I immediately got it, and I dropped my phone. I was like, It got me. That Fetty Wap crazy. Fetty Wap had no other look. People was at the dinner table like this. I'm telling you, that Fetty Wap ain't no joke, y'all. That Fetty ain't no joke. When I read that caption, I just dropped my phone. I said, damn it. Sprinkle crack on him, Johnson. He's over. It's over. But it's a sad thing. So what I'm telling y'all, and the reason why I'm telling y'all is because we all go for it. He said, what? What'd you say, Jalen? He said, that's the trend now. Trading view are slim and people are being screened. Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah. So people get caught up. So that's why I always say, like, electronics are so I won't say demonic, but I'm saying it has separate energy. Like the same energy that got you like doom scrolling on Instagram and looking at ads, looking at this, looking at that. You can doom scroll in TradingView. Go from the 4 hour to the 1 hour to the week, back to the 30 minutes. You can doom scroll there. That's what I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. What up, Alfred? What up, Alfred? That's all I'm telling y'all. If you're going to get caught on this drug and you're going to be on your phone for 6-7 hours, do it in the financial market. Start learning how to manage your shit. Because today, I just gave y'all plays. I think I just gave y'all I gave y'all the analysis on NASDAQ. Yeah, I gave y'all good analysis on NASDAQ. Let's go check them. Before we get out of here, it's 5:45. I was trying to get y'all a little 30-minute analysis and get on up out of here. You see? I was trying to get on up out of here. Gang. There it is. There it is right there. Let me move this guy by y'all. There she is. She's sitting right here at 23,089. That's where she's sitting right now. She came from 23,020 area right there. Bang. This is where she's coming from. This is the Pacific candle right now. If you go down to the 1 hour, you're going to start seeing more action. But you see that she's consolidating. You see, she's back into this consolidated range. There's your what? There's your buying signal. What is that? Boom. Doji. Boom. How do you trade the Doji? Where is it at? Let me show y'all. Let me just get another app. I got another app for you. Get started. Let's get started. Damn, I don't want to customize shit. Let's just go. Beginner. Practice. Learn. Boom. Hammer. Where's the morning star? Boom, boom. Dragonfly Doji. Bang. Look at that. What is that? Dragonfly Doji. Look, there's all your sentiments right there. We can go on and on about it. That shows you. You can just press play. What?
The Dragonfly Doji pattern. The Dragonfly Doji is a distinct candlestick pattern that often signals a potential bullish reversal, especially when it appears after a downtrend. The pattern's name is inspired by its resemblance to a dragonfly, with its long lower shadow representing the insect's body and the absence of an upper shadow suggesting its wings. What the pattern looks like. The Dragonfly Doji consists of a single candle with the following characteristics: open, close, and high prices. All these prices are virtually at the same level, resulting in a very small or non-existent body. Typically, the open.
So why do I show you this? This guy read too damn slow. Let me give it to you human wise. Let me give it to you as a human. There it is right there. Downtrend, Dragonfly Doji. That candle needs to close above the Dragonfly Doji according to the Dragonfly Doji psychology. It shows that the momentum is reversing. That's what we got. Pink. Next candle needs to open and close above the Dragonfly Doji, confirming bullish reversal. Following candle opens right here. Pink. Retest, open long position, right or up into your sell zone. Sell zone hit. You can scalp back down. Bing, as I said, scalp her back down. If she pulls back through, boom, let her retest back into here and let her continue going up. That's exactly why it's going to do that. Why is it going to do that? Where is she coming from? She's coming from 23,000. Let me put the price up here. 23,305. This is where she's coming from. This is where she's been. This is where she's at. This is where she's going. You understand that? Like that's, it don't get no simple than that. Let me think. It don't get no simple than that. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? I don't know if I gave y'all US 30. Let me go to dirty 30. Did I give y'all dirty 30 analysis? I don't think I gave you dirty 30. Oh, I just told you to basically take the buyback up. I told you to take the buyback up. Or I still like these zones. If anything, come on. Bye, y'all. No, she's gonna come back to the two. She's gonna come back to the 200. I'm not gonna move it. I'm gonna keep my shit the same. We're gonna do the zone again. If she drops back down in here, she's gonna flip back up from the same area because people who bought and held yesterday, they got stop losses like right here. People got stop loss right here, right now. People got stop loss right here. So the market could easily just come back down in here, clip everybody, and then bing, shoot back up like that. Easy, easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy. So you're buying from those same areas from yesterday. If it just flies up from here, take the retest from the price yesterday. 44,310 to 44,330. Let's type it up, because if I don't type it up, people be like, well, he didn't actually give an actual zone. He didn't type it up. I didn't see him type it up. I didn't see him type it up. Come on. They'd be like, I didn't see him type it up. He normally types out his does. 44,310. 44,330. Buy. US 30. Boom. Right there. That's a break, close, retest, buy. She comes up here, bing, bing, boom, like that. That's what you're going. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Simple stuff. That's right. I always tell people I became successful when I just became simple. I became successful when I just became a boring trader. I became successful when I learned how to trade from zone to zone. I became successful when I learned how to just wait for the market to go into my zone, give it an analysis when it's in my zone. Somebody also asked me a good question yesterday. They said, how do you determine when the zone is valid or invalid when the market approaches your zone, gets 10 pips from your zone, and then drops 100 pips, and then comes back into that zone? How do you know if that zone is still valid? I go, bro, all zones are still fucking valid until it breaks through it. But what happens when when the market comes back up? If I put a zone right here where this line is at, I'll show you on the charts. Watch this. I'll just go to a random pair and I'll just show you. We'll go to GBP USD. Bang. Watch this. Here we go. Watch this, beautiful people. Let's say I have a zone right here. Look at this. Right there. This was my sell zone. The market came right here. Boom. Didn't clip us in. Didn't clip us in. Let me put the zone there so people can really understand it. Right there, like that. Buy out. That's a zone. Bang. Market came right here. Oh, here it is. Right there. And then drop. All the way like this. And now she's approaching again. Do I still take this zone? Hell yeah. But guess what I do? If I was willing to put two standards here, I'm only willing to put 0.50 here now. Because now I know the market has came back down, grabbed more buyers from this discount, and now they're coming back up stronger. So I'm not going to take the same risk as I was willing to take here as I'm willing to take here. But guess what? I'm still willing to take the risk. I'm just not finna sell the whole pack. I'm going to break it into QP and then move it. I'm just saying, gang. I'm just saying, gang, there's more than one way to skin a cat, gang. I'm just saying. You got to understand, the zones are still valid, just lower your risk. The zones are still valid, just lower your risk. That's for my boy. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. So that's what you guys got to understand. All the zones are still valid because imagine now we're still taking zones. You telling me y'all ain't never took a buy from the 3360, the 3355, the 3352? You telling me you ain't never took a buy from there? Get the fuck out of here. I know you took a buy from there because I gave you one. I gave you one. I gave you one because this is not the first time the market has been in these price ranges. And that's why I keep telling y'all, you should be journaling. It is 555, beautiful people. Shout out to Synchronicity. Shout out to Synchronicity. This is why you should be journaling, because if you're journaling, you can go back into a journal where you wrote something down and you go, yo, I remember making a bag off of that 33.50. I remember making a bag off the 33.47, the 33.39, the 33.25, the 33.15, the 33.10, the 33.09, the 32.85. I remember making a bag off that shit. I remember making a bag off the 33.85 back down. You see? I'm telling y'all straight up. Can you show me US 30 again? You know you're going to owe me some push-ups, Patrice, but because you Patrice, I'm going to show you. Because you Chilinga. Right there. Now, there she goes. Hold up. That's horrible. 33.10. It's supposed to be 33.10. I got an extra 1 in there. Come on, gang. I got an extra 1 in there. Bye, y'all. There it is. It's 44,310 to 44,330. It's a 200 pip zone. And what I'm saying is, if she comes just like up in here, that is not what I wanted. She comes and breaks through this area right here. This candle here pushes through yesterday's high, closes above. Look, last time she was over here, let me make it very clear. Look, last time she broke through, look at the action that happened. Look at the action that happened. We can go all the way. Look, last time she broke through, look at where she went. Last time she broke through, look at where she went. Last time she broke through, look at where she went. So we retesting buying off of the 44,030. I'm just going to say the last three, the 310. We retest buying off the 310. And I'm willing to literally put a 150 pip, 200 pip stop loss because it's proven to come back down here. So if I'm going to be in over here, I'm willing to at least let it come here. And then boom, she closes past this. I take the L. I take the L. Just that simple. Just that simple. Not only do I take the L, but I realize she don't have enough buying pressure to continue going up. So guess what she gonna have to do? Guess what she gonna have to do, gang? She gonna have to go back down. She gonna have to go back down on my mama, gang. On my mama, gang, she gonna have to go back down. And she gonna go back down and finish that M, gang. Because she's about the millions. She's about the millions. Let me stop. Let me stop. So I hope y'all got everything. I hope y'all got everything. Trade respectfully, because I guarantee you today I'm not gonna be able to update you guys. Yo, G-Po, you seen them little skits with 607 on? Bro, that shit had me dying, bro. I be on the plane too much with Wi-Fi, bro. I be on the plane too much with Wi-Fi. And I don't know who gonna get on here at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 7 in the morning on the East Coast and make y'all laugh and give y'all proper technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and direct psychology of the market and on point with it. Until date, the only technical analysis term that I used today was support and resistance, which is roof and floor. And if your ass can't understand that, you need to be on the new casting couch for Dumber and Dumber Part 4. So that means I have a chance, you know? So there is a chance. Let me stop. I love you guys. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Trade safely. Be responsible. Follow proven traders. You have Alex on a crazy ass streak right now. So follow. You said the doji candle. That is TA, Mister. What you saying? Technical analysis. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You look at Kelly. Always putting me on point. Kelly, I'm gonna give you this right here. Don't forget. I got baby white Jesus right here. There you go, Kelly. I love you. Oh, that's to you, Kelly Kale, my homie. Is something wrong with Alex? Yes, something is wrong with Alex. Something wrong with Alex. He's a man on a mission with a vision, and God is working through him and giving him the eyesight to snipe in the market because he knows his mission and his journey is going to require millions. So he's providing it. And this guy's stepping up and doing what's right. Doesn't matter. I'm looking at the price action. Doesn't matter the time frame. I look at price action. Doesn't matter the time frame. I trade from the 4 hours, so I don't really go down and look at the 15 and things like that before I hit my zone. Oh, he's amazing. Jesus is great. If you were on my class yesterday, you would understand you would understand the joke behind this little guy. That's why. So don't be thinking I'm rebuking Jesus on here, because then you're going to run to Alex like, oh my God, he's not a believer in Christ. Oh my God, I can't follow him. I thought it was so amazing until he started talking stuff about Jesus. He said his Jesus has dreadlock because I don't understand. Well, you ain't met him, so let me have my Jesus how I want to have my Jesus. Ain't nobody met him. So if my Jesus got dreadlocks and a culture shirt on, let my Jesus have a culture shirt on with dreadlocks. Because your ass ain't met him. I ain't met him. So hell, let me envision my Jesus how I want my Jesus. I be having to let people know. Have you met him? You ain't met him. So how you gonna tell me my vision is wrong? Let me go. Let me go if I get in trouble. There we go. Let me go if I get in trouble. Yo, G4, bro, you should have been on the live yesterday, bro. So these guys, let me tell the story. I gotta get off of here. So these Christian bikers, they come by and they pray for your booth, and they pray for like abundance and like all that good stuff, like really good. And they bring donuts and coffee and all this stuff to everybody's booth. So I pray with these guys every day. So it's an amazing energy that we pray together every day. So then guy was like, can I give you something? I was like, well, of course. And then he pulled these little Jesuses out of his thing. And this guy was like 80 something. G4, I looked at these little things. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, well, this doesn't look like my Jesus. And he was in shock, bro. You should see his face. He's like, what do you mean? I said, well, my Jesus has dreadlocks, bro. Hey, bro, he didn't know how to take it. He didn't know how to take it. He didn't know how to take it, man. And I just grabbed his shoulder. I said, man, listen, I'm just joking with you, sir, man. Keep it pushing. Don't take it. You got to understand, Jesus has a sense of humor. God has a sense of humor. That's why he made me. I'm made in his image. So I guess he got Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. He got all the greats in me. So so I love y'all. Like I said, y'all trade safely, trade responsible. Don't be over risking anything when you don't have to. If you want to swing these trades, like I'm telling you, you're going to have to start off with a smaller lot size and then start entering and like coming in at future breakout areas. When it breaks a zone, retest the zone, boom, enter in again. Boom, boom, enter in again. If you ever want to learn how to ride a trend, ride it up on the entries of the just retest, take the retest, take the retest, take the retest off the trend, retest off the trend, retest off the trend. These are your entries. And if you do it at a 4-hour time frame, you got great entries, great discounts. You buying it at a great discount. That's the advice I want to give y'all today. I love y'all. Can you teach us that tomorrow? I'm not on tomorrow, bro. I'm not on tomorrow. Hell no. I ain't even waking up tomorrow. I'm going to sleep to like 5:15 tomorrow. I'm going to sleep to 5:15 and smack a trade by my damn self, bro. I ain't on tomorrow. So I love y'all. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. Make sure you get your screenshots and make sure you go to the YouTube and leave your comments. I think because we got such an older community, you leaving comments in my Telegram ain't benefiting me on YouTube. That same shit you saying in Telegram, go say it on YouTube. That's all I'm telling y'all. People say, well, you told me to comment, not in Telegram. You do that all the time. On YouTube, right here. I love y'all. Deuces, beautiful people. You know, Patrice, you got to tell him. I just converted $30 to 3,000, but all I lost in the rug pool. Well, see, we don't do rug pools over here, and that's the beauty thing about our community. We make money with people, not off people, and that's the difference between our community and almost 99% of the other communities, because the other communities want you coming in, going and get other people to build on top of other people, make money that way, and then they try to tell you how to flip the money. That's one way. We get on here and show you that, yo, you can take small capital and grow it, compound it, and create better habits, create a better mindset, create discipline, consistency, and then you start showing up with confidence. And when you show up with confidence, yo, bro, that's how David beat Goliath. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Confidence. But in order to have confidence, you got to be disciplined, you got to be consistent, you got to have a mindset, you have to have all of these things in accordance to be able to be confident to press the button for a bigger lot size. Just that simple. I love y'all. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces. Don't forget baby Jesus in your life. Don't forget baby Jesus. He's amazing. He's amazing. I gotta go. Lack of confidence, but Jesus helps me. That's right. That's right. But guess what? Jesus ain't going to press that button for your ass. He said, listen, don't be asking me to press the button for you. You got Mr. H. I gave you Mr. H, Ellen. Press the damn button. Don't be praying to me. I'm trying to save people over here from tsunamis. I'm busy. I ain't got time to be looking at a damn chart, girl. I gave you somebody that gave you the chart. Press the damn button. It's like the man in the boat saying God's going to save him. He sent a raft, he sent a savior, sent a ship. And then when he drowned and got to heaven, said, Jesus, what happened? He said, man, I sent you 3 people. What the hell? So Jesus said, leave me out of that. I gave you Mr. H and Alex. What else do you need? I got to go. What up, South Africa? I met some South Africans yesterday, some white guys. I said, man, hell, you more black than me. I need to get off of here, before I swear before I get in trouble. I got to go, y'all. I got to go. I got to go. Oh, my God. I love y'all. Deuces, beautiful people.